Good evening, everyone. This is your 9 p.m. Central Tropical Update here on Potential as Tropical Cyclone 1. We currently have winds sustained at around 30 knots or 35 miles per hour with a minimum central pressure here of 1,003 millibars. A motion speed is 3 miles per hour, and it is moving about a northwestern direction. This is now expected to make a landfall as a tropical storm here in portions of southwestern Florida. It looks to be making landfall right over Cape Coral and right to the north of Naples, Florida, also south of Port Charlotte. So here is Interstate 75. That's where it could be expected to make landfall. As you can see, we do have those tropical storm watches out right now, as you can see, across portions of Florida. Current forecast cone for potential tropical cyclone 1, soon to be tropical storm Alex possibly here. As you can see, this is the current cone that the National Hurricane Center has just issued here around 7 p.m. Central Daylight Time, about 2 hours from now. And as you can see, this is we are looking about 1 p.m. Friday for this to become a tropical storm. Any minute now, this could become a tropical depression. Overnight, it may become that tropical depression. Of course, this is just the forecast, not a direct prediction. But as you can see, we are seeing tons of tropical storm watches being issued here across Cuba, the Bahamas. We're seeing tropical storm watches for Key West area and also for lots of southern Florida coastlines. It's going to be a light make landfall as a tropical storm and then continue on as a tropical storm over towards Bermuda. Looks to be maybe missing Bermuda to the north, but of course the things can change. Even the path can change and even impact northern Florida. But for right now, we are most confident this is going to be impacting southern Florida and more of northern Cuba. So here's the U.S. rainfall potential from the Weather Prediction Center. As you can see, for Miami, we are expecting 6 to 10 inches of rainfall. Also, for those yellow shaded areas, that's around 4 to 6 inches of rainfall. For the darks, you're going to be seeing around 2 to 4 inches of rainfall in the dark green, and for light colors, you're going to see pretty much a dusting of rainfall here, around 1 to 2 inches of rainfall. So more of those yellow and also orange areas, we're going to be more concerned here for flash flooding and stuff like that. Here's the flash flooding potential. We do have that graphic out now as well, and this is from the Weather Prediction Center. We do have a moderate risk for flash flooding here, including Miami, also probably including Key West here. They don't typically really highlight that area, but Key West is going to be in a moderate risk here for flash flooding, so at least a 40% chance you can see flooding here throughout the next 3 days. Also for the yellow, that's a slight risk, so at least a 15% chance here you could see flash flooding. Naples is included in that. Cape Coral is included in that. Also Fort Myers, I do believe, will be included in a slight risk. Orlando and Tampa Bay, you're going to be included in a marginal risk here for flash flooding. So a 5% chance here for possibly some flash flooding. But again, more of those concerned areas are going to be the slight and moderate risk. Key messages for potential tropical cyclone 1. Heavy rain associated with the system is expected to move through Friday across the eastern portions of the Yucatan Peninsula, the Cayman Islands, and western Cuba. Life-threatening flash flooding and mudslides are possible across western Cuba. So if you're watching from western Cuba by chance, definitely I would prepare now. Heavy rain will begin to affect South Florida and the Florida Keys Friday and continue through Saturday. Considerable flash and urban flooding is possible across the urban corridors in South Florida and the Keys. And also number 3, tropical storm conditions are possible in the watch area in western Cuba Friday and Friday night, and are also possible in the watch area in the Florida Peninsula and Florida Keys Friday night and into Saturday. So that's your timings on that. We will have more updates to come, so stay tuned for that. Probably 2 uploads per day here, possibly even up to 3, maybe even a live stream for this tropical storm, but it may depend. I may or may not do a live stream on this for Friday night into Saturday, but stay tuned with those notifications on. Subscribe to the channel for much more updates on here for potential tropical storm Alex and also share this with any friends or family that may live in these areas and may be impacted by this. Let them know that they may have some flash flooding headed their way, and also some gusty winds. We did forget to look at the peak surge forecast. This is not really a concern here, but the peak storm surge is expected here. In most of those blues, you are going to be expecting 1 to 2 to even 3 feet of storm surge. Not really a concern. Like I said, it's not going to be reaching in many homes on the beach even, so definitely not a concern here. Due to that wind shear, it's going to be knocking down a lot of that wind. It's going to be mainly a heavy rain maker. As always, I'll see you in the next one, and stay safe.